Hi, affiliates. Today we're going over how to talk to customers. And, I owe a lot of this to my mentor, Chuck Heacock. He was, like the top marketer and seller for fitness gyms in the whole state of California, actually taught by Jack LaLanne. So, a lot of this stuff came in handy, and, we've done it for years, and it tends to work. And I think first and foremost, whether it's on the phone or in person, just have fun with people. Don't act like you're reading from a script. Don't act all serious. Um, People like friendly people. So, I used to sometimes maybe have too much fun on the phone, but right away when they call on the phone, they're only going to ask, how much is it? That's all they know to ask. They really don't know much else. That's just kind of a, I need to call you and find out how to get into your gym question. So we never answer that. The answer to that is always, for $19, we have an intro and a t-shirt and a class. We do these every Monday evening and Saturday morning. Which one can I schedule you for? Um, Most people will never get back around to asking, the price again. Now, if they do, the second time I still kind of talk around it. About the third time, I usually give them a ballpark. I figure I've got, let's see, on rare occasions, a 1 day a week only, 10% off for military, say $70. So it's anywhere between 70 and 150. You'd have to come in and see, all the different things we offer. If they're still real picky on it, it's probably a competitor. Or it's someone who, whatever price you quote, they're not going to jump on it. They're going to think it's too high. So I guess if it came down to it and I was trying to get rid of somebody, I'd eventually tell them the price. But you don't want to tell them the price because it's like, oh, and I've told customers this on the phone a couple of times. I said, it's like calling for a car and asking how much is the car. Well, would you like to know if it's a beat up Chevy or a Rolls Royce? Oh no, I just need to know how much the car is. I got to get you in here to see what we're doing before you know what we're worth. I've got to get you in here to build value. I don't necessarily tell them that, but that's what we're doing. We have to let them see what we're doing, build value, because if they're comparing us against $20 a month fitness gyms, we're going to seem extremely high. We want them to come in for the intro, for the class, to see all the cool stuff we do, to see how we take care of our customers, to see the valuable thing we're learning. So, absolutely, we don't ever mention prices. Now, a lot of times, yeah, sometimes you'll get people that call and just ask a specific question like, do you spar? Learn to answer questions with a question. Um, you got 50-50% chance, 50-50 chance of giving them the wrong answer. Do you spar? Oh yeah, we have sparring. Oh well, I can't come to a gym that has sparring. Or you'll say, oh no, we don't really spar. Well, I'm looking for a place that spars. What you would ask, do you spar? You would say, do you like sparring? Are you looking for sparring? And then when they give you the answer, you know how to answer their first question. If they're into sparring. Oh yeah, our program has sparring. We also have Muay Thai. We have boxing. We have, we can tell them, yeah, you're going to learn how to spar. And if they say, well, I went to a place one time and got hit, and I'm really not looking to spar. I'm a surgeon, for crying out loud. Then we would say, oh, you're in the right place. We don't have much contact, especially in level 1 Krav. We're learning self-defense, but we're certainly not beating people up. So answer questions with a question. I had someone call me up once and asked, do you have a swimming pool? Which was odd to me, but I said, what do you like about swimming? How it gets you in shape? And, they say, oh yeah, I'm looking for exercise. Oh man, do I have something better than swimming? I've got, blah, 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 blah. I don't think they ever came in because they were truly looking for a swimming pool, but absolutely learn to answer questions with a question. That way, you know how to answer the first question. You need to probe a little bit to see what answer they're looking for. Okay, that's kind of part of selling. Again, don't just blurt out, no, we don't do that, or yes, we have this. They call and ask, do you have Zumba there? What are you looking for in Zumba? Are you looking for the workout? Well, yeah. Oh, boy, do we have a workout for you. So, absolutely, we answer questions with a question to find out what answer they were looking for. When they come to your gym, talking to the customer, we always, I always had people do this for me, but they would absolutely greet them at the door. Hey, you're here for the intro. Oh, fantastic. Let's fill out this paperwork. And then the person who had them fill out the paperwork would then take them a tour of the place, let them see where the locker rooms are, the restrooms, where they're going to be working out, and they would introduce them to the instructor of their intro. So, it was pretty much their job talking to them the whole time, letting them feel at ease, because, a lot of people, they've never done anything like this, especially with the 2-for-1 intros. They drag a friend in there. They've never done any such thing. They want to be put at ease. They want to feel comfortable. So at the end of class, they, their intro, their class, their T-shirt, they went out and talked to the person at the desk before they left. Now that's where, again, they might come in with, well, how much is it? Well, first off, we show them the schedule, everything else they can do. most people that have been to martial arts gyms are used to add-on fees, and they were always pretty impressed that they could do everything at our gym for one fee. Um, we would show them you can come to this and this and this, and the first Friday of every month we have a weapons disarm seminar. It's free for our members, and this, and we want to really, blow them away with all that we do and all the times they can come in. We pretty much had stuff most of the day, every day, that they could come to as a new person. Then eventually, when they get to the price, uh, we had the price on one sheet. It was laminated. They didn't take it home. Nobody got the prices. We would show them what we charge. And of course, it was the month to month, the 12-month agreement, the paid in full. Once you present everything you do and present the price, and they'll probably ask you a couple questions. And here's the key. Chuck always told me: shut up. Sit there and look at them, and they'll look at you. His saying was, "The first person who talks loses." Okay, when there's that silence, we as marketer, we want to just keep saying something else and keep adding to it and help them try to make their decision. But once you've answered all the questions and presented everything, and they're sitting there thinking about it, you sit there and think about it. Really, the first person who talks loses. So you just be as quiet as a mouse. Eventually, you'll see the gears turning. Eventually, most people will say, "Well, okay, let's do this." You've presented them with everything, that they get for that day. If you sign today, we take the $19 off you already paid for the intro. We take that off of the initiation fee, and we give you, whatever you're giving, focus mitts or mouthpiece and forearm guards. But again, after you've presented everything, when they're silent, you be silent. They're thinking about it. They don't need prodded or pushed. They're really on the verge. So just cool it. Certainly read some books on selling and things. I think I forget his name. It was a real estate agent, the top one in the nation, Thad something. But I got some stuff out of reading his. We should all know the objections that people will bring up. A couple of them, I'm not like a used car salesman and talk over. One of them is, "Oh, I got to check with my spouse." I was taught to look at them and say, "Oh, wouldn't your spouse want to get you in shape? Oh, do you have to check with them for everything?" To me, that's wrong. I'm not a used car salesman. On that one, and we was, "Oh, absolutely. I tell you what, you come back by Wednesday, and I'll still give you that $19 off. Give you your gear." The schedule. I mean, we showed them a schedule that has a heck of a lot of classes. It's pretty much that can hardly be one of the things that they want to gripe about. Sometimes it still is. Man, I can really only make one day a week with it. The cool thing with Krav Maga is it doesn't take a lot of practice. Man, if you come one day a week, you're still learning self-defense. And we had a special price for that. I mean, we certainly never brought this up unless they absolutely were saying, "I can only make one day a week, I'm leaving." I don't know what it was, like $70. It was a little bit cheaper. But yeah, keep that in your back pocket. Don't If they start looking and say, "Well, I don't know if I can make more than one," don't say it yet. Wait till they pretty much, "I can only make one day a week, I got to go." That's when you finally bring that up. But, learn the objections that they could have, and the money objection. There's not a lot you can do with that. This is again why they didn't let me talk to customers, because I'd have cut everybody a deal. But on that one, our price is our price. The cool thing with having a big gym is the price is the price. This is how we do it. I had I remember 2 or 3 people said, "Man, I just want to drop a check off every month." "Oh, we don't do it that way. We have this billing service." "Well, no, I really want to just pay it month to month." I'm like, "Oh, look, man, we got 400 people here. I can't let people be doing that. I'd be chasing them down. I'd be wasting half my day." And I let a couple people walk out because this is how we do it. And the cool thing is, I remember at least one of them came back. They came back and said, "Okay." They'll talk about they don't want to give their financial information. They've been ripped off in the past. That's why, man, we use the best billing service in the industry, whichever one you're using. They don't make those mistakes, and talk up whoever's doing your billing for you. But again, I guess the keys are just have fun, answer questions with questions, learn the objections and how to overcome them. And never ever ever talk price on the phone. That's just a no-no. Any questions at all, hit me up for sure. See you all soon.